How's it going, guys? I'm Robert from Untitled Visuals, and I wanted to give a brief rundown on one of my favorite pieces of kit, the Inovativ Scout 42. So I've had my cart for about 6 months, and it's easily one of the best decisions I've made in my career. And it took over a month for my order to be ready because they make all their carts in-house in Irwindale by hand. And I was actually able to visit their warehouse to pick my own cart up. I decided to go with the Scout 42 as opposed to the 37 because I wanted the larger surface area, because a lot of my gigs are the kind of one-man band, bare bones crew type stuff. So I'm not only carrying camera equipment, I'm carrying lighting, audio, grip, and kind of all that stuff. So I really wanted to maximize the bigger surface area of the 42. So one of the big selling points for me was that the Scout breaks down completely, so it's really easy to travel with. And I fly a lot, so that's kind of a really big deal for me. And I was a little bit worried that the 42 would be a little bit too big to travel with, but it actually fits well within airline limits on their baggage restrictions. Fully loaded with the wheels and travel case, the cart comes in around 82 pounds, and if you're flying with a media badge, you get up to 100 pounds anyway, so it all fits well within airline requirements. Now, in terms of function, this cart is phenomenal, and all the materials are super premium, and you can definitely feel it and notice it whenever you use this cart. The Scout breaks down to just about 6.5 inches thick, so sliding it into an SUV or a car is totally not an issue. The listed weight that this cart can support is just over 600 pounds, and I packed this thing to the brim. I'm able to load this cart up and make one trip from location to location, and it makes hauling gear super easy. Inovativ designed this cart so that you can house all your accessories on the outside of the cart so that you can really maximize your shelf space and surface area so that you can carry more equipment and more bags, more cases, and it's also got a cup holder. And so that brings me to the accessories. I have the tripod holder for my sticks, obviously, the horseshoe mount for my camera, and then a 5/8 baby pin system so I can mount my 1703. I have a couple cable hooks and the travel case for when I travel. One gripe that I have with the travel case is that it doesn't fully cover and protect the entire cart, so I gaffed up those exposed areas for when I travel because baggage handles just degaff. The thought of being able to bring a production cart with me while I fly, like, still to this day blows my mind. It's so incredibly convenient and efficient, and the baggage handlers and gate agents are always so amazed when I pull up with this thing and just break it down completely. They're always just shocked and awe. Since most gate agents aren't familiar with ringing up media baggage, by the time they figure it out, my cart's already broken down and it's ready to transport. So this thing breaks down in about 3 minutes, I would say. So if you plan on flying with this, be sure to read up on the limitations on your airline, because different airlines have different kind of requirements. But if you do fly with the media badge, then all the kind of media rates are kind of standardized. So you usually get up to 100 pounds, and this usually falls within the linear dimensions of baggage requirements. So now the big ticket item, the price. Inovativ carts are premium production carts, and you will definitely be paying for that premium. Altogether, my cart package cost around $5,000, and that's with all my accessories, my travel case, and that's definitely a pretty penny. I still get a few taunts every now and then from friends who say, "Oh man, I can't believe you spent that much on a cart, that's so expensive," but you have to think about this piece of kit as a long-term investment. I noticed that once you reach a certain point in your career, gear just doesn't get smaller. It gets bigger and it gets heavier. Take my camera and my tripod, for example. My camera is around a little over 20 pounds. My tripod is about 16. That's 35 to 40 pounds. And think of just simply walking that one lap, 400 meters. That shit's not fun. And since a lot of my work is done with little to no crew, I often have to transport equipment that's just not only camera, but also lighting, audio, grip. So just having this to take one trip and transport all that gear, it just makes all the difference in the world. Now, I also think of my time as a resource, and this cart saves a ton of time. Rather than taking multiple trips and hauling gear back and forth from unloading, you can spend more time on set and focusing on the stories that you have to tell. Given the huge amount of advantages that this cart brings to the table, it was well worth the hefty price tag. This is a piece of gear that won't really go out of date, so it's definitely a long-term investment. It allows me to work faster and easier, and all without breaking my back. And it makes solo travel with luggage just incredibly easy, so money definitely well spent. If you have any questions on the Scout 42, feel free to leave them in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Hey guys, I'm Robert.